This is Captain Poppy, and we are going to play another game of Civil War 1863. And we're going to start with the road. And the object of this game, we want to capture the lower right control point. We don't want to lose any control points we've captured, and we don't want to lose any more than 60% of our army. And this is going to be a little bit of a long affair, so we're probably going to have to do this in two sessions. So let's see what we could do. The first artillery is going to soften up the enemy a little bit while we get in a position. Captain Poppy, if you ever seen me play before, know I like to dismount my cavalry, because if you use the cavalry with charges up front, you lose too many troops real quick. So we treat them like infantry at first. And here we go. And we've used up our 3 troops so far. Now we're waiting for the Confederacy to either counterattack or get in a position. And let's see what they do. Nothing so far. We're still going to hit that infantry unit. And we're going to get a little closer to the first control point and start moving our first cav up. Enemies withdrawing on one end and moving in against us on another flank, and withdrawing in another area. Okay, artillery's out of position, so we're going to continue to move them forward. And we could already take a control point, and when we do, we will get some more reinforcements. And we're also going to be able to use the 1st Infantry to attack this position. And we're going to move up to 1st Cav. And we're going to take our headquarters group, Major Mulholland, and we're going to send him over to the 1st Artillery, strengthen that up and protect him too. And then we're going to start moving up the 2nd Infantry to the next control point that's up here in the upper left-hand corner that's already defended. And of course the enemy is going to fire back on the 2nd Infantry and the 1st Infantry to try to take back the first control point, which of course we're not going to let them do. And they're still getting in position. Here we go, ready for the next round. Now we could fire on this group with the 1st Artillery, and we're going to. And we're going to start moving over and see if we could soften these folks up. Keep working on them. And we'll start softening up the 2nd control point as well. Because again, with every control point we take, we get more reinforcements. And as you can see, the rebels are starting to really mass to slow us down. And we've already knocked out one of their units. And we're gonna keep the 1st Infantry placed because we don't want any surprises. Gonna see if we could draw some enemy. Yep. They have another artillery group. And we're going to keep firing on this control point, and we took that group out. So let's see if they try to counter. Yeah, they're definitely going to attack. And we held back one of their units. Okay. As you can see, we're firing on their 10th Militia. They're blocking up this the control point here all the way to the right. Now we're going to get closer to that control point as we can, get some more reinforcements. Okay. Okay, the first cav is really taking a lot of hits, so we're gonna pull them back. We let them hang out there a little too long, and we should be able to knock out another group, which we did. And we're gonna go ahead and get some more reinforcements up. So we got some cav. We'll start moving them up. And it looks like we got another group that came in on the side. The 3rd Infantry, which is good. Now we'll see what Confederacy is going to do to counter. They keep moving troops up into this area, and we keep blasting them. And we're going to just keep blasting them until they don't have any more. Now, for some reason, I don't know why, but we can't move the cavalry up front that way, so we'll try them down here. And again, we're going to withdraw the first cav. I don't want to move them out of that control point, but we could attack this group, which is going to, this is their 5th militia that's trying to take back this control point, but for some reason we can't fire on them, and that's okay. Okay. We're going to move up our artillery. Move up our 2nd cav, and we're going to dismount them so they could fire. And we're going to see what we could do about taking out their 5th militia. Okay. All right, their 5th militia tried to advance and take back this control point, but we're not going to let them do that. And we're going to continue to move up. Now, what we're going to attempt to do here is get away from these 2 units on the bottom and see if we could get in range to put a hurt on their artillery. And they had a troop hidden in their in this control point, so that strategy didn't work. Okay, now can't attack there. Okay. Now they're trying to put a hurt on our artillery, but that's not going to be a problem. We're going to fire at every troop we can. I don't know why. Let's see if we could do something from this position. Nope. Okay. They keep trying to come at us, and we keep boxing our ears back. And that puts out that unit. And what we're going to do is we're going to try to take these guys out as soon as we can. That's the only group we could fire on. Let's see if this puts us in position to strike. Nope. Okay. There's hedges or something that are blocking some advances up here in the north. We're just going to keep moving and see if we could... we don't want to move the artillery back. We got to get rid of these 2 units up here to make some advances. So we're going to keep trying to do that. Okay, they've finally gotten our range, which wasn't too smart on their part. Now we're in position to put a hurt on their artillery. Yeah, we got to pull back this unit now. But you know what? They're in range, so we're gonna attack this artillery position. Let's knock these guys out of the way. And we're gonna advance this group, and I think we could still hit these guys, which we can. That's good. We lost our cav. All right, let's knock these guys out. There we go. And maybe we can knock these guys out. There we go. And I'm going to take a shot, and we're going to try to get that next control point, and we'll move our first cav in to protect this control point. And the Confederacy isn't doing anything. Let's get us some more troops. There we go. Got some artillery going. Now we have a new artillery group, the 2nd Artillery, and we're going to immediately hit their artillery with ours. Start moving up our artillery. Can hopefully knock them out pretty quick. Now we're going to move our first cav up to protect this control point. And being that this artillery group is here, our 2nd Artillery, we're going to maybe move up this group next turn. And he's pulling his artillery back. Let's see if we're still in range. You know, at this point, we are going to sign off now because we're getting close to our time, and we'll pick up the battle next time. So this is Ace Poppy signing off for now. Hope you subscribe and give us any comments, and we'll pick up the Battle of the Road Part 2 soon.